Created thousands of hours of richly informative shows.
Martha, no!
I wondered, what could we do with all of these tapes?
So, Martha...
Any people breathing?
The very best solution
Throw it into the dump.
was to give these tapes to my daughter Alexis
Don't ever do that again.
and her friend Jennifer
I'm used to dealing with people like you.
to see what they can come up with.
Do you think your mom's gonna be mad at us?
I hope so.
This segment was called Rigaboni, baked rigabonis. Yeah, so my sense is it's gonna be some sort of either Halloween-themed baked rigatoni dish.
Rigaboni, yeah.
That's what it's gotta be.
Halloween pasta.
Right, because your mother,
She goes way overboard.
right, with the Halloween stuff.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
you know what we did on Halloween?
you gave out apples.
We gave out apples and pennies,
So-
or
Nothing.
turned off every light
Yeah.
in the house except for like one, and pretended nobody was home.
Yeah.
Because Martha never remembered to get candy.
Or chose not to.
Well, she wasn't interested.
That's what I mean.
At least it's quick.
Yeah.
What's the mystery music?
Let's
Shelley
see.
and I are arguing about what color blood ghosts have.
What is it?
What color blood ghosts have? What color blood ghosts
Vapor.
have?
They have vapor.
We're making something that John devised in the kitchen for Halloween night. This is the
John devised this in the kitchen specifically for Halloween night.
John calls it rigaboni. You're going to
Rigaboni.
Drop the pasta.
Shut up.
you can cook the pasta, make the sauce, assemble it all within how many minutes?
About a
Martha,
half an hour.
what are you doing with a spoon?
It is pretty good. And
She wants to eat that.
She
know.
does.
And then just reheat
Yep,
it.
there she goes. She ate it.
You knew she wanted to.
I knew it. She loves ricotta with salt and pepper.
What's not to like? I mean, really.
I like to bring my garlic and onions up to temperature. I don't like to have the oil too hot. This way I kind of sweat them out as opposed to brown them.
Yeah, browned garlic is not always so great.
So I'll watch them so that they just...
They just
Right.
sweat wet.
Add
What's
the-
funny about that, Martha?
She's with a man. She has to giggle.
It's just gonna sweat.
John's father had a restaurant, right?
No, no, no.
Oh, he didn't?
No, my father's an electrician.
Hi, I'm John. It's nice to meet you, Martha.
I've only worked here for 30 years.
And your sauce.
It's a lot of sauce.
If I got that on my shirt, I did. No, I didn't.
Did she or didn't she?
I'm not sure.
Is she pretending she didn't because she's perfect?
I guess. I don't know.
Oops, there we go again.
She only has 400 others. What's she worried about?
The sauce itself blurping.
A little bit black
The
pepper.
sauce is blurping.
Mix 1.5 pounds of your favorite ricotta.
Martha's favorite or one's
It's
favorite?
one's favorite.
This is about a half pound of mozzarella.
He's very Italian. Ricotta and mozzarella.
Just give that a stir.
See, I could just eat that.
So could I. So here we go. This is a very creative Halloween meal.
The sausage is already pre-cooked.
So it's
The
baked
sausage
rigatoni.
totally doesn't need to go in here.
Well, I don't like sausage.
No, actually,
Doesn't matter.
okay, you're
Doesn't
right.
matter. Rigaboni can be layered in any fashion whatsoever, as long as
It's his
Rigaboni.
recipe, Martha. Look, she has to make it her way.
Yeah, because we're going to do 2 layers of pasta. We're gonna-
This reminds me of baked ziti, which is what I used to always order. And no matter how small I was, I wanted the adult portion. So I would finish the whole thing,
I guess I'll use my fingers.
and then I wouldn't feel very good.
And I think I know what then happens.
And then my parents would be like, just go outside. And one day I didn't make it outside.
You've puked in the restaurant?
I vomited from the middle of the restaurant all the way out the door.
That's great, Alexis. Well done.
Now, I saw a great movie, John.
Which
You
one?
have to see it before Halloween, mostly Martha.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Crap, you already saw it?
She's wonderful.
It's not about me. The lady who made it didn't even know who I was. She's German. It's a German.
What do you mean she didn't even know who I was? Why would she have to know who you are to
There
make
is
a
only
movie
one
called...
person named Martha.
She made a movie called Mostly Martha.
Fall in love.
Of course.
It's not about Martha Stewart.
Gosh.
Go figure.
Right.
Yes.
I took my mom, Martha. Big Martha.
Oh my God, so many Marthas.
She's
There's a Martha here,
obsessed
there's a
with
Martha
this.
there, there's a Martha everywhere.
She's going to make this movie about her if it's the last thing she does.
She's trying really hard.
We're going to put that into the oven,
So what's the temperature?
350.
What's so genius about it? It's baked rigatoni.
I'm completely baffled.
So you could do this with lasagna noodles
Lasagna noodles are such a pain in the ass to cook.
We just like the rigaboni.
aspect.
Right.
I don't.
And here it is, the finished rigaboni.
Now,
Rigaboni.
have it sit
Don't
for
say
a
it
little
again.
while after it comes
Just
out of the
stop.
oven. It just kind of, see how nicely that cuts?
8 adults. It's beautiful. The bones look good. Rigaboni for all those bone-chilling evenings. Up to and including Halloween, right?
It's delicious.
Yeah, if you do say so yourself.
Well, yeah.
John Baricelli's baked Rigaboni.
I can't believe Martha would say to him, if you do say so yourself.
When she's the queen of
Right.
what I just made is delicious.
Whenever she's proud of a job well done, she's the first to say, and look at my beautiful, wonderful, tasty, blah, 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 blah.
Isn't it fabulous?
Cute that is. Well, you don't like hearts. Why are you anti-love?
I haven't had much experience with love.
That's the correct answer. You're ignorant when it comes to love.
Yes. What are we doing? What's it called?
I think we're making some lanterns.
paper lanterns.
We're gonna make pretty paper lanterns.
I think we're gonna decorate paper lanterns.
I think this is a paper lantern already. We have one. What do I need to make? I got it. Got it right here.
Well, we want to make it extra special.
Okay.
Paper lanterns, like these collapsible.
Well, that looks fun. I would just like it just to do that.
Traditional in many parts of Asia, Japan, China, use them for illumination.
They use them for illumination. So what do you mean? You're saying they're a lantern and they use them to light the way?
The typical paper lantern, which is inexpensive and widely available, into gorgeous decorated lanterns.
Oh, look how cute!
Oh, they're great.
Any party.
Oh, I love
And we're
them.
decorating these paper lanterns for our cocktail
I
party.
understand what we're gonna do.
And Cindy Treen from our craft department. Now, they have 2 of the best jobs in America.
In America?
Why? Because they work for you, Martha?
Yeah, what's that about?
And all they do is go to the craft room every day and dream up these fantastic projects.
So they have all this pressure to dream up new projects every day.
It's really hard to be creative under pressure.
Sounds like the best job in America.
Lay on our lantern.
It all starts and ends with the tissue paper. And it's just a matter of folding it up so that you can cut through
As many layers
as
as
many
you can.
layers as you
Right.
possibly can without.
Oh, we don't have to cut our tissue paper. That's a relief.
Right.
Ours is pre-cut.
But we can. You know what?
There's a stapler trick.
I have an idea. I'm going to make it really cute.
The great thing about plastic cups is that they also give you 2 circumferences. So you've got the larger circumference, flip it over,
Exactly.
you've got a smaller circumference.
Oh, so you just use the cup.
Yeah, if you want to make a circle.
They have 2 circumferences.
Sure.
16 looks like that'd be 32
Wow.
circles out of 1 cut.
At 1 cut. Holy crap.
Amazing stuff.
You could even do flowers. You could do all kinds of imagery, faces.
I'm going to make a heart.
You could do fish. That would be cute.
I don't want fish on my lantern.
You know, there's something wrong with you.
I'm just not even going to respond.
No?
Yes, I am. There's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Me?
Yes. There's something wrong with you. You're so anti-craft unless it has jewels.
Look at thyself. You don't like lots
at
of stuff
thyself?
either. Yeah. I'm very biblical when I'm crafting.
Okay, so
Find a certain area where you think that you'd like to apply.
Look how cute. That's just so bloody cute. I don't know what to say.
They are adorable looking.
Is their glue disappearing right away?
I don't know. Let me see.
so this is much easier than it looks.
Right, it's
It
not
doesn't
so
look
easy.
hard, Martha.
Well, but the paper is delicate. If you
Yeah,
press too hard, it could get
that's true.
ripped in a minute.
Don't matter because the creases go away.
Oh yeah, their glue is showing up.
It does, right? And then
Then it dries clear.
I made a big heart.
You know, these little tiny ones, you can use coins to trace to get all
Yeah.
these little
Well, you
tiny
don't like hearts.
So I hope you
Why are you anti-love?
method in hand.
Why are you so
I'm
anti-love?
anti-sap love.
You're anti-love.
I'm not anti-love.
You apply your tissue cutouts to.
I haven't had much experience with love.
That's the correct answer. You're ignorant when it comes to love.
Yes, it's a complete ignoramus.
ready to light, right?
Don't know much about love.
Christmas tree lights that are icicles work as well.
Christmas tree lights that are bicycles?
And they also sell
What?
these, which are designed specifically for this purpose.
Oh, great. Yeah, I have some of those.
Of course she does.
Yeah, what does Martha not have?
She never admits to not having anything.
Simple click to turn them on.
But she probably doesn't really have every single
No,
thing.
she doesn't.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin and Cindy. Have fun back there in the craft room. I'm jealous. I want to spend more time in the craft room.
They're like,
is a
please
lot of
don't.
fun.
Thank you, Martha.
Thanks, Martha.
It would be so much fun just to be a craft person.
But do you know what I'm saying? Don't you think that she says, I wish I could spend more time in
They're
the craft room?
totally hoping
And
she
they're
never
like,
shows
no,
up.
No, Martha, no need. Please don't ruin our perfect utopia.
With our best jobs in the whole wide world.
The whole wide world. No better job out there.
Nope.
No. Look, I have a circle and a heart.
I can't tell.
That's right.
At least you can kind of tell with mine. See how cute it's gonna look?
It's all right.
It's cute.
It's okay.
I don't know why you won't admit mine's cute.
It's cute. Whatever.
Whatever?
If I keep that on a list, I'm not going to let those things go and I stay in control.
Oh, okay.
Because if she doesn't stay in control, by the way, you know what happens?
I can't.
Now your mom is going to teach us how to save time. Lucky us. And we're going to start...
Really? By what?
We're gonna-
Ironing your sheets?
We're going to start
Well, how
saving time by watching television.
By sitting on our bums and watching TV.
That's right.
That's a great time saver.
Exactly.
Oh, buy crap out of a can. That's one way to save time.
We all know what it's like to come home to a refrigerator with only mustard and orange juice in it.
Martha does not know what that's like.
And my guest today is Cheryl Mendelson. And she spent the last 8 years researching and writing a book called Home Comforts. This is the tone.
Oh, I've heard of this
Cheryl's
book.
here today to help share
I don't
some
have it, but I've heard of it.
with us.
The most important thing about saving time
Is what?
Is practice. You have to have
Practice?
priorities in
Oh,
your
this
mind.
woman scares me right from the get-go.
Emergency
First of all, those
situations.
eyebrows are killer.
For example, the bedroom, you spend more time there than any place in your home.
Not if
to
you're a
get
time
it.
saver, you don't spend more time there.
It shouldn't be dusty because you have to breathe that air all night long. You need fresh sheets because you have to sleep there. And you
I
need
think
your
this
rest
woman's
to keep
nuts.
going.
How often a week do you change your sheets?
I change them twice, but I think the standard rule is once.
I just don't understand what these rules are.
She's talking to us like we're kindergartners.
Household routine.
Having certain days when certain things are done is the next most important
Do you
thing.
remember the old towels?
I was just going to ask you. Some people sing it
Wash
different
on
ways.
Mondays.
Wash on Monday, iron on Tuesdays, sew on Wednesdays,
You know how you save time? Don't sew.
market on Thursdays, clean on Fridays.
Well, if everybody has the same routine, the market's going to be really busy on Thursday. I, like probably you, have to do all these things on Saturday and Sunday
course.
because there's no time to do them during
We're
the
busy
week.
during the week.
Put a soup. The two basic lists I have: a marketing list.
Look how neatly written that is. Come on.
It's beautiful. And look how she
It's ridiculous, and that's a lot of stuff.
the lady is supposed to be saving us time is actually making it that much longer and more complicated.
And if I keep that on a list, I'm not going to let those things go, and I stay in control.
Oh, okay.
Because if she doesn't stay in control, by the way, you know what happens?
Is to
I
keep
can't.
tomatoes. I see over here on the shelf there are a lot of things that I keep: dried beans, dried
yes.
mushrooms,
Home-canned
delicious
tomatoes.
home-canned tomatoes.
That's a time saver to can your own tomatoes.
Yeah, peel them and
saver.
seed them
Yep.
and then jar them.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Now, what about laundry? Because we have
Yes.
a lot of laundry to do on a daily basis. And I'll just iron while you talk.
Fine.
I'll just iron while you talk because actually I'm going to save time. I'm going
gonna
to
actually
it
get
done
something done.
while you're talking. And I don't have to listen to you because I'm busy doing.
Be aware of which fabrics are no iron, easy iron, and which aren't. For example, flannel is always a good choice. You don't.
It's great in the summer.
Here's a knit sweatpants material, another good choice. And here are some things.
Yeah, the
not
problem
to
with always wearing sweatpants is that's how you get fat.
Nightgown for a girl, very pretty. But if you looked at the care,
That is not pretty.
No, with the Peter Pan
It's
collar.
hideous.
I don't think so.
washing frequently. Loving my own child as I do, I still don't think I want to hand wash his nightshirts.
How does she put her son in a nightshirt?
If you're buying sheets and tablecloths, cotton polyester blends. Here,
Martha does not own polyester blend anything.
you won't need to iron it, or if you do want to do some touch-up ironing, it won't be the chore that an all-cotton, wrinkly sort of sheet.
Martha loves irons and makes people iron all the time. She has an iron that requires 2 people, and it sends a sheet through and irons an entire sheet flat.
Here's a cotton polyester tablecloth.
You know what's a time saver?
No tablecloth.
No tablecloth.
Right.
That'll depend on you.
Get a nice table, deal with it.
Use a placemat.
Get out. Your dryer probably has a permanent press cycle on it. It has a cool down at the end, and that's very important to use because if the synthetic fibers get a chance to cool down, they are less likely to take the imprint of the wrinkle when they're cool. If they're warm, they'll be much more wrinkly. So use your permanent press cycle.
This segment feels like it's one of the longest segments she's done.
This is the biggest time waster I've ever seen.
It is the biggest time waster, and it is so boring.
Now, what about children? Should they be involved in the folding of the laundry and the understanding of the washing?
If you think about what they get when you involve them in the housework, first of all, they learn it.
That's really what the value of your book is going to be, and is.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
there's a
those
moral.
kids are just going to sit
Here
down
comes-
and dive into that book. Honey,
Here
you
is-
want to watch TV? No, I'm reading about cleaning in the house.
I'm reading Comfort, Home Comforts.
One of my, of course, favorite subjects. Well, thank you, Cheryl, so much for coming here today to give us some very helpful good
This is
advice.
killing me.
Yeah, wow. I could sleep through this one.
Good luck with your book.
Thank you.
And get off of my set.
And they're both wearing shirts that needed to be ironed.
Right.
She looks like she has a long stick all the way up her bum.
So boring. Oh my God, it's painful.
Electric cattle prod would cure every one of this in one day.
Every time someone
Every
said,
time
you
they
know,
said it, you zap them, they will never say it again.
You're probably right.
It's not that complicated.
No. The way people use, the way
The fact that they use it every third word.
you and I are sitting here, and there's Swedish fish.
And
I like,
those get stuck in your teeth sometimes. And the only way to get them out is to go like that.
you know what the best flavor Swedish fish is? The green ones. It's just,
Well,
it's like
someone taught me.
painful.
Was it you that taught me this? To count.
Yes.
Because the other day I was on the subway and some girl said like every fourth word, and I was getting off, and it saved my sanity to count how many times.
I do it. I
rather
count.
than just
Sure.
every time she said it.
I don't like that one. I don't like my
hate-
bad.
My bad is so painful to me.
Sure. Yeah.
So painful. Or yada yada yada.
I don't mind yada, yada, yada. I like blah, blah, blah better, though.
Blah 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 is fine.
Right. I don't use yada, yada,
is like we all saw Seinfeld.
We all know where it comes from.
That's very nice.
Right. I can't stand when someone says the whole 9 yards. So I was dressed, it was the whole 9 yards. Like the party was
I think my
thick, it was the whole 9
all-time
yards.
worst is it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And people that use that seem to use it often.
Right. I don't mind if sometimes it does apply.
There's always another way to say it.
For instance.
You didn't like a movie because it was too trashy. And I could say, well, it is what it is.
Oh, no,
meaning
that's-
it was
yeah.
supposed to be trashy. But you could say, well, it's a shallow film,
I heard
and
you heard it. You
it's
did
a
it.
shallow
Well,
film.
Not
Not every fourth word.
You felt it. You felt it when you said it. I know you did. You did.
You're allowed to use the phrase. You just
Almost
can't
never.
pepper.
I know. It can't be.
It can't be a
sprinkled throughout your
It can't be an
entire-
replacement. And I don't like either.
I don't either, but I use much more readily than I use,
One of the few helpful things my father ever said was I think I said, and he said, no, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? And I'm listening to the radio now, and really purportedly intelligent people
say it all the time.
say it every fifth word.
Yes, that's right.
Electric cattle prod would cure every one of this in one day.
Every time someone
Every
said,
time they said it, you zap them, they will never say it again.
You're probably right.
It's not that complicated.
No, it's not.
Look how cute. It's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's pretty happy, yours.
It's happy. What's not happy about it? You just immediately think it's going to be unhappy? Why would that be?
I wonder.